What's up, guys? It's your boy Urban Blaster here, playing some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's a free to play mobile game because I don't pay for this shit. But today we're talking about Team Wizard allies. That's right, I got some of the best allies out there. They helped me crush it through the Lightside 7 hard maps. You want to see those battles? Well, let's check out some characters and see those battles. But without my allies, this video wouldn't be possible. So I want to give a big thanks to those two rolling from the Furnaces Guild, Walking and Scruffy Looking. And then, there's Team Skunk. Y'all know about them. Well, I got Malia Bean in the house lending me their wizard characters. I mean, these guys just know their shit. They're like having some level 87 star hard hitting characters. And then last but not least, Finity. He rolls with the mighty PSI. All these guys know their shit. I'm so glad that they're my allies. But let's see them in action. Here's Jedi Knight Anakin. He's a light side Jedi human attacker. I have been trying to get this dude, farming him on my team. I'm like, I don't know, maybe 15 to 30 shards short of getting him. I farm him through the maps, battles, so it is slow going for him, for me. But I do try to apply energy for him every day. But, this is from one of my favorite allies, Walking. He's rolling with the Furnaces Guild. Looks like that guild's pretty good. They got their Han Solo dudes. Got to get him from the level 7 heroic raids. They crushing it looks like. But Little Orphan Annie, he has the Death Blade work as his basic. He deals physical damage to target enemy with the 70% chance to inflict healing and buff immunity for 2 turns. So he's taking away your stuff and then he has the Reckless Assault. It deals physical damage to all enemies. For each enemy critical hit, a 25% chance for all allies to gain offense, up for 2 turns. For each enemy not critically hit, there's a 20% chance for Anakin to become exposed for 2 turns. So he better begin those critical hits. That's why it's the Reckless Assault. If it doesn't work out, it's going against him. Jedi and on this one, it's always on the offense. It's his leadership skills. Jedi and clone allies gain 16% offense and 10% critical damage, and other allies gain half that amount. Whenever an ally is evaded, they gain advantage for 2 turns. So he's bringing it in. If you get evaded, he's bumping you up a little bit too. He has the Righteous Fury as his unique. This is his best part of him. Whenever another ally falls below 50% health or is defeated, Anakin gains 100% turn meter, and his next attack deals 75% more damage. So he's just does the Righteous Fury. He doesn't like when you're hurting his crew. But this is Little Orphan Annie, aka Jedi Knight Anakin. Let's see him in action.
You're terrible. What did he say?
What is so funny?
Well, Owen just said, I guess that makes him Little Orphan Annie. It's funny.
Come on, man. Comedy.
Okay, guys, right now we'll be taking a look at Walking. He's from the Furnaces, but we'll be taking a look at his fully bumped up, powered up, 7-starred, fully geared, level 80 Jedi Knight Anakin. He's rolling at a power level of 8450. He has that cool leadership where Jedi and clone allies gain 16% offense and 10% critical damage. And all other allies gain half that amount. Whenever an ally is evaded, they gain advantage for 2 turns. That's what he's bringing to the table right here. But let's see him in action. Let's take a look at what else he's rolling with. He's fully, Ewokin has him fully modded, has some pretty good mods on him, some defense ones, 5-star right there, and also the critical, this is the critical damage mod set, but he's fully functional, but let's see what he does in battle. I'm rolling with the 3 Jedi, so that's pretty damn good. Let's do this shit. Let's see what he's doing. And remember, that sucks. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. We had a little technical difficulties, but you know, right now we're looking at a fully leveled out, fully modded Anakin, level 80, 7 stars, geared out to the gills. But I got 3 Jedi, so Anakin's going to be bringing a lot to this team. I'm trying to beat the first map on the level 7 hard. Thanks to Ewokin, he rolls with the Furnaces Guild. But let's take a look at Anakin. Little Orphan Annie, see what he could do. This one right here is his AoE. That thing is the Reckless Assault. It'll deal damage to all enemies for each enemy critically hit. There's a 25 chance for the allies to gain offense up for 2 turns. For each enemy not critically hit, the 20% chance for Anakin to become exposed for 2 turns. So he wants those critical hits. But we'll try his basic, which is the Death Blade. There's a 70 chance he'll inflict healing and buff immunities for 2 turns. All these guys are the same level. Let's see if we get those debuffs. And health. Oh, he just knocks them full out. But these are level 68 characters. Here goes Rey. She'll mollywop a full. Then we'll do the double hack and slash mollywop. Then we'll force blast this full into tomorrow. Take away some abilities. Holy crap, she debuffed that pretty good. Round 1, those dudes were nothing. But we'll force blast this droid. And you can never trust a fucking droid. But let's try his AoE. The Reckless Assault. You know, Annie, he always... Holy shit! Bam! Totally pwn those fools. Rey, we'll save her other one for the next level. Thanks to Little Orphan Annie, we're going to clear up this map. I don't know if any of our guys will get below 50%, but we'll try to get a hurting on some of these guys. We'll see his take out old Daka. She is the boss. But we don't need no healing, so we'll just put a hurting on old Daka. We'll make her rain some blood, because that's what Lando does best. No need for healing. We'll take out this ad back here. We'll Death Blade work this chump into yesterday. We'll have Rey put a hurting on her. We'll hack and slash double mollywop this turd back there. Come on, bring somebody to 50% health. I want to see Anakin do his Righteous Fury. That's when anybody dies or gets 50% below health. Anakin gains 100% turn meter, and then it deals out 75% more damage. That's why he's a beast. And I've been farming Anakin. I just haven't had a chance to, we'll AoE these fools into tomorrow. But I have been, Luminar. Old Doc at her best, doing her revive. It was pretty fucking useless against a team like this. Anakin seems to have some pretty good speed. he's going to be taking another turn to take this useless old hag out. Bam! But that you saw a little bit of Anakin fully modded, tricked out to the gills version. But thanks to you walking on that, let's see who else we could check out. Here we are, looking at Stormtrooper Han. He's that Lightside human tank rebel scoundrel. I suggest farming him because he does have that rebel and scoundrel roles, and he is available in the arena squad. So if you got your PvP on, you could get you a Stormtrooper Han. But this is one of my allies, Finity. This is his fully 7-starred level 80 beast of a Stormtrooper Han. Looks like he's rolling with all the health mods to kick him up. He has 3 sets of those going on. That'll bump up his health, which is good because he's a tank, so he could even just draw fire from everything and just take it like a man, because that's how Han is. But he has that weary shot where it deals physical damage to a target enemy with the 40% chance to gain 35% turn meter. This attack has high damage variance. Then he has the draw fire. That's his taunt. He'll taunt for 3 turns, and all other allies gain 30% turn meter. In addition, all other allies gain 20% turn meter when Han is damaged. So if he's taunting you, you're gonna begin. Your team's gonna be he'll be taking those hits for you, and your team's turn meters is gonna be bumped up, which will begin in more turns. He has that plan B as a leader. All allies gain 35 defense well above 50% health, and 35% offense well below 50% health. So he's just doing a all around bumping up your guys. If they're good, whether they're good or not doing good. Then he has that bluff as his unique. Han has a 25% chance to remove 30% turn meter from each enemy at the start of each of his turns. In addition, Han has a 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter from each enemy when he is damaged. So he's taking away their turn meters at the beginning of every of his turns, slowing them down, plus taking hits for your teams. He's a tank of a beast. I'd highly recommend Stormtrooper Han if you're trying to build a rebel or a scoundrel team. But let's see him in action. Okay, our homie Finity, he looks like he's offering up his Stormtrooper Han that we could use. And Finity, he rolls with the mighty PSI guild. But he's a great ally to have. But let's take a look at a level 80, 7-starred, fully geared out to the tricks Stormtrooper Han. He's a good one to farm because he is both a rebel and a scoundrel. So if you're looking for those teams who seem to be the teams to be having these right now in this game, I'd suggest you get him. And he has that plan B as his leadership skills, where all allies gain 35 defense well above 50% health and 35% offense well below 50% health. So you're good. You're get them beefed up whether you're feeling good or hurting. But we'll roll in Lando as the leader. This is a level 7 hard, the second disc on that map. They're pretty low level to even where some of my guys are, so we should steamroll them. But here's Han's basic. It's the weary shot. There's a 55% chance to gain 35% turn meter, and it has some high damage variance. But so high it knocked that full out. They didn't even see that shit coming. But here's Rey. She's puts a hurting on a droid, because you can't fucking trust a droid. But here's that the double mollywop that good old Qui-Gon Jinn offers, and we'll finish this chick up with the Force Blast. These dudes are so low leveled, I'll waste my abilities, the specials on these foes, because I want to see if they could put a hurting on me. And if you didn't know, they did add the B2 Super Battle Droid. He's available to be farmed on the Cantina now. Get you one, but never fucking trust the droid. The next thing you know will be batteries for those fulls. But let's force blast this droid. Oh man, he must have some good stuff, because that didn't do much. But Stormtrooper Han will put him to rest. Send him off to droid hell. And he does, Stormtrooper Han, he has a taunt like all, because he is a tank. I just want to hit that other droid, but we'll take this one out. This is the Commando Droid Diplomat. Not sure if I ever noticed that dude before. But he's no, nothing for this team of bad motherfuckers. But here we go with that weary shot. It's just a frickin', it puts a hurting on these dudes. The best thing about Han though is unique. He has the 25% chance to remove 30% turn meter from each enemy at the start of each of his turns, so he's slowing down the other team. In addition, Han has a 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter from each enemy. So, you know, at the beginning of his turns, he's just taking down their turns. That's why that's one of the best things about him, and that he's a tank and he could taunt and draw fire off of some dudes that might be hurting. But we have our defense bumped up right now because all of our guys are above 50% out, so we're gaining that 35 plus defense. No need for some healing, but we'll take out old Doc. I prefer to take her out first because I don't want to have to waste a turn on somebody she may or may not revive, bring back from the dead. And then the next person I like to take out is this chick, Asajj Ventress. She's just could be an annoying person to deal with. Then SWGOH, he's the dude who gets mad when you hit him. But that time he wasn't shit for these this hard hitting team. Okay, so we'll force blast this chick into back into yesterday. We'll put a hurting on some Talia with the weary shot. That didn't do much, but she must be beefed up. We'll make her rain some blood just to see what that does. Then we'll taunt just for fun and see if how much hits Han could take. But these dudes will be pretty much leveled by the time we get to that stage. So we'll force blast Talia, do the double hack and slash mollywop. Yep, this should do it. Bam! Victory! But thanks to Finity, we gotta check out some of how a high-leveled Stormtrooper Han does. Some of these battles aren't the best to be looking at because we're not really taking a hurting, but that's Stormtrooper Han.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay guys, so we're taking a look at Malia Bean's commander, Cody. She's one of my allies. He's CC224, no, also Cody. He's farmed through shipments or through chromium packs, so he's hard to get character, but he's a Lightside human clone trooper attacker. As you can see, she has him on some three sets of the health, bumping up his health with those mods. But let's look at his basic strike. He's the Alpha Strike. Deals physical damage to a target enemy and gains 20% turn meter. Gains an additional 20% turn meter if that enemy has more than 50% health. An additional 20% turn meter if that enemy has less than 50% turn meter. So if you use his basic strike and they're above 50%, you're going to bump up your turn and possibly bump it up more if their turn meter's down. Take out a full with that one. Just hit him a couple of times. And then he has that ATTE mass driver cannon. That's when it deals special damage to a target enemy and a 35% less damage to all enemies. If this attack scores at least 2 critical hits, it stuns the primary target for 1 turn. So that's where you're going to stun him. If you get 2 critical hits on that thing, it's just going to stun him. Then he has the 212th attack. It calls all clone allies and 1 random ally to assist. These assists deal 55% less damage. Each time an assist scores a critical hit, it reduces the cooldown of this ability. Bam! So you, if you don't have any other clone dudes, then, you'll at least get the double mollywop with that. But if you got wrong with the team of clones, then bam! You got 3 or 4 mollywops. Then he has his leadership skills. His clone allies gain 25% critical chance and other allies gain half that amount. Cody gains 50% defense for each living clone ally. So he's all about the clones with his stuff. But thanks to Malia Bean and having this Cody, fully tricked out 7-starred, level 80. So let's take a look at Commander Cody. Okay guys, right now we're going to be seeing Commander Cody, CC2224 Cody in action. He's from my ally Malia Bean. They're from the Team Skunk Guild. Let's give a shout out to those dudes. But as you can see, he's a 7-starred, level 80. He's up to 6148, not at his highest power because he doesn't look to be fully geared out, but we'll take it. Let's see what a 7-star level 80 Commander Cody could do. He's he does some pretty good stuff with the clone clone allies. His basic's pretty good because it'll actually give him a good chance for his turn meters to bump up. He hasn't come up to speed yet, but we'll see him in action. So let's try his basic because this dude's below 50%. Because this thing has some pretty good turn meter stuff. It deals physical damage to a target enemy and gains 20% turn meter just off the bat. Gains an additional 20% turn meter if that enemy has more than 50% health. Oh, so it's more than 50, and an additional 20% meter if that enemy has less than 50% turn meter. So this dude has less than 50% turn meter, but he isn't above 50% health. So we'll target this dude. So this should bump my turn meter up. Let's see. We'll see what this Force Blast does to this full. But yeah, as you can see, Commander Cody's turn meter is pretty good up there. But he does have that Ghost Company Commander as his leadership, where all clone allies gain 25% critical chance and other allies gain half that amount, and Cody gains 50% defense for each living clone ally. But let's put a hurting on him. We'll Force Blast him. Let's do his the AT Mass Cannon. This thing deals special damage to a target enemy and a 35% less damage to all other enemies. If this attack scores at least 2 critical hits, it stuns the primary target for 1 turn. So let's get some critical hits with this thing. We didn't stun him, But we wrecked their fucking world with no remorse, and we'll put this dude out of his misery. But Commander Cody, he's one of those dudes, I'd like to add him to my team. But this is the first time I've ever used him, and he's looking like he could kick some fucking ass. Okay, we might need some Commander Cody love on this one, because we have Vader and what's this dude's name? Tarkin? Grand Moff Tarkin. I know he has that frickin' where he rains some blood on his enemies. Let's see this one. This is his special where he calls all clone allies and one random ally to assist. These assists deal 55% less damage, but each time an assist scores a critical hit, it reduces the cooldown of this ability by 1. You could probably do that back to back if you have some frickin' good ass clones going on, but let's put a hurting on Vader. Let's see who he calls in to do the double mollywop. He called in Lando, bada bing. We'll put a hurting to this fool. He just looked at us wrong. Okay, let's take out some of these ads. Maybe we'll get Commander Cody some more chances to put some hurting on these dudes. Oh man, we did that. Turn meters for that special isn't doing much, so we mustn't have got so much critical hits. But there goes Vader with that Force Crush. I hate that move when it's done against me, but it's pretty badass when we'll do some healing. Rey's feeling a little weak. Crap, you can't hide from this, Vader. You got your 2 little tanks. They ain't gonna save you from Lando's AoE. We'll do the double mollywop, crush this fool. Commander Cody put him to rest. Cody style. We'll take out this tank. Rey, show him how it's done. We don't need any healing right now, so we'll just focus on Grand Moff Tarkin before he could blast us with this stuff. We'll force blast him, maybe take away some specials if he even fucking survives. Commander Cody bumping up his turn meters with that move. Save some for Cody, Lando. Let's see if Rey does. Oh, she gave, we could put him out of his misery with this one. Bam! Oh, that was victory! But that was the perfect way to end that battle. That move is wicked. Now I got me some, I'm a Gundia shards. Still not sure if I should farm that ugly mug of a freak Jedi, but 3 stars! Thanks to Malia Bean over on the Team Skunk Guild.
Thank you, God. Victory!
Grand Master Yoda, a Lightside Jedi support. You get this fugly little jolly green midget of a dwarf from the Yoda challenge. You need to have a team of Jedis. I've just barely got mine. I've barely gone through tier 2 of those, but I wanted to see this dude in action. This is the Yoda you'll see in action is provided by Scruffy Lookin'. He's one of my allies. He rolls with the Furnaces Guild. Those are some good guys over there, but frickin' this Yoda has a lot going on. He's complex, but he has his basic, the Yataru. He deals physical damage to a target enemy. If that enemy has more than 50% health, Yoda gains 25% turn meter and foresight for 2 turns. Bam! So if he's gonna bump up his turns and grab some foresight. You can't evade Yoda. Then he has the Master Stroke. That's where it deals physical damage to all enemies. In addition, for each positive status effect an enemy has, Yoda gains that effect for 3 turns. And the unique status effect can't be copied. So if he hits you with that, and you're rolling with some green over your head, he's going to be taking that from you. Well, I think he doesn't take it, but he gets it himself. Unstoppable Force is his other special. That's when he deals physical damage to a target enemy with a 65% chance to remove 40% turn meter. If that enemy had less than 50% health, they'd also be stunned for 1 turn. That's why Yoda is an unstoppable force. I need to bump up my Jedi team and get me a Yoda, because I think the Yoda challenge is going to be coming back soon. Then he has the Battle Meditation as his other special. How many specials does this fugly little nerf herder have? Yoda gains tenacity up for 2 turns, then grants each other ally every positive status effect he has for 2 turns. What? With the 40% chance also grant Yoda 35% turn meter. The unique status effects can't be copied. Holy crap, so if he has any green above his head, he gives it to his whole team. And he's bumping up turn meters. No wonder he's a frickin' Master Jedi. Then as his leadership skill, he has that Grandmaster's Guidance. Jedi allies gain 20% tenacity and gain 25% turn meter whenever they resist a negative status effect. So he's going to bump up your turn meters plus he's going to bump up your tenacity plus if you resist anything, he's going to get more turns. Holy crap. It looks like he's fully modded to the gills with some speed mods and the critical damage and the health mods. So he has his health up there and he's bumping up his speed. So this Yoda's going to be off the chain, getting turns all the fucking time. Let's see him in action. Okay, here we are. Gonna look at, try out this fully 7-star tricked out level 80 fully geared to the gills Yoda, the Grandmaster Yoda. He's from my ally Scruffy Lookin'. That's a pretty good name he came up with. But then there's the good thing about what he'll be bringing in this battle is all Jedi allies gain 25% tenacity and gain 25% turn meter whenever they resist a negative status effect. So he's helping those Jedis. If that 25% tenacity kicks in, it's gonna bump up your turn meter. That's pretty good. Let's see him in action. I know he jumps around, spins, gets me all dizzy, but I have just barely got enough Jedis to even do the Yoda challenge, and I only got to tier 2 because I don't focus on those Jedis. But as you can see, I have 3, so more than half my team's Jedi is going to be getting benefits from that jolly green midget of a guy Yoda. But as you can see, he's rolling with the plethora of stuff. Let's do this one. This is when he deals special damage to all enemies. In addition, for each positive status effect an enemy has, Yoda gains that effect for 3 turns. Holy crap, maybe we should save it for when there's green over these fools. Though we'll do as basic. Even that put a hurtin'. We'll have Rey take this Stormtrooper out. Pretty damn close, because Rey's a beast. Come on, Qui-Gon. Rey hits harder than that. We'll make it rain some blood. Lando's just a beast too. We'll take this dude out, because he's going to try stunning us. What's this one do? This is when Yoda gains tenacity up for 2 turns, then grants each other ally every positive stat effect he has for 2 turns, with the 40% chance to also grant Yoda 35% turn meter. Holy crap, that sounds good, but no, he has the evade, so let's see if that does it for us. Everybody should get evades then, right? Bam! Bumped up everybody's tenacity and their evasion. Ah, that was a waste because there's 2 chumps left on this map, but I'll take it. I wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it in action. Bada bing. We'll move on to 2 of 3. Okay. We'll take out this Imperial officer. He looked at me funny. What you looking at, fool? Let's see this one. This is when he deals special damage to the target enemy with a 65% chance to remove 40% turn meter. If that enemy had less than 50% health, they are also stunned for 1 turn. So he does have less than 50%, I believe. Well, we'll just do it. Was that even the right one? I don't know. Oh, I did the wrong one. Oh well. Haha. We'll make it rain blood. We don't need no healing, so we'll force blast this fool. We'll have Rey do some damage. Qui-Gon, he'll yeah, that's the one I meant to do, but we'll do his basic. We'll just it might get him some foresight. Palpatine, meet Yoda. Okay, here we are. We'll do some hurting on Tarkin before these red guards kick in. I should have saved that Yoda specials for this one. Let's see what kind of cooldown those have. Tarkin's not gonna be a problem anymore. Okay, so we could we'll use this one on Palpatine, because there's a 65% chance that I'll remove some of his turn meter. So let's do it, because his turn's almost coming up and I don't want half my team stunned. He resisted that shit, goddammit. Oh well. We'll put a hurting on Vader. He's a little lower health. And now we'll put him to rest. Oh! Gotta love that from Vader. No! Oh man, that's what I was trying to avoid. Now they're gonna try to put a hurting on us, but they won't. Now we'll do is the Master Stroke. And we'll they have a bunch of green over their heads, so I believe this should take it and put it back on us. Yep, there he is. Yoda steals your abilities, fool. We'll focus on some of these ads, because they're going to start stunning us here shortly. Oh! Quit crying like a bitch. Just take it like a man. Oh man, Yoda has no specials, but he'll put a hurting on this fool. Is that all you got, Palpatine? I thought you were more powerful than that. Oh, we'll make it rain some blood. Then we'll have Rey bring this down guy to... Oh, she took him fully down. Then we'll do his battle meditation. He'll give us tenacities, put all their stuff over every one of our guys. We're rolling in green, Palpatine. We'll force blast this fool. It's almost his turn. Yoda, could he take it away with the oh no, that's his other one, the Unstoppable Force, but we'll this will take away his greens. That's why you use Qui-Gon. That one will knock the green right off your fucking head. We'll do some healing. Luminara needs some. This one will take away his turn, but probably put him to rest. Yep, bump down his turn meter and stun that fool. Bam! I think we saw every Yoda action, everything about Yoda in action. Then we'll put the double mollywop. I thought that'd put it to rest, but didn't. Ray will just, victory! We could always count on Ray to chin check Rekka full. But that's, scruffy looking, fully tricked out Yoda. Got me 3 stars. I just fully did the 7 heart maps. Thanks to some of my, bomb-ass allies. But I'm out. Like, subscribe. All the good stuff. See ya.